Hi, grade 3. How are you? I hope everyone is okay. So, in this video, we're going to study grammar in lesson 12, which is quotations, capitalizing, and punctuating quotations. Let's begin with an example. John asked, "Will you help me weed the garden?" So, the first question. What are the exact words of the speaker? Here, the speaker is John. So, what are the exact words of John when he asked, "Will you help me weed the garden?" So, these are the exact words. When we take the exact words of the speaker, we're going to put them in a quotation. So these we call them quotation marks. Quotation marks. The speaker is John. The exact words of John or of the speaker, "Will you help me weed the garden?" We put the words in quotation using quotation marks. Okay. To use quotations, we have rules to follow. The first rule, the first letter should be capitalized. So where is the first letter in the quotation? This is the first letter. So it should be capitalized. Do not write it in a small letter, write it in a capital letter. This is the first rule. Second rule. If we have exclamation mark or question mark, then we're going to put them inside the quotation marks. Inside. Okay, how about the full stop and comma? Listen carefully here. This is, we call it tag. So, if we have a tag, then the quotation mark, so we're going to put the comma outside the quotation mark after the tag, and then the full stop is going to be inside the quotation mark. But if we have the quotation at the beginning, then a tag here, what should we do? We put comma here inside the quotation mark and write the full stop here. A tag, comma, quotation mark, the quotation, then full stop and close the quotation. Here, the quotation, comma, close it, a tag, and then full stop. This is rule 3. We're going to make examples. Let's see. Example 1. Mia said, "Let's plant flowers." Let's plant flowers. Mia said, it's the tag. And this one is the quotation. And we have mistakes. the first letter of the quotation should be capital letter. So let's plant flowers. Okay, Mia said, as I told you, here if we have the tag at the beginning, then we should add what? The comma after, and then the full stop inside. So here, full stop, the quotation mark, Mia said, comma. Great idea, Ran said. Here we're going to add exclamation mark, but I don't know where we should put it. You have to tell me. Great idea. Is there anything wrong with this phrase? The first letter should be capitalized. Great idea. Good. Exclamation mark. In or out? It should be inside. Then we close. Ron said. If we put the exclamation mark, then we don't need to add comma. We have to use comma if we don't have any other marks, only comma. But here we have exclamation mark, then we shouldn't put comma because we have already a mark. Ran said, then we add what? Full stop. Clear? I hope it's clear. We know now that we should put the question mark, the exclamation mark, inside the quotation. We understand that the question mark and the exclamation mark should be inside the quotation. And if we have the tag at the beginning, then the quotation mark after, then we should put the comma here and the mark inside the quotation mark. Inside the quotation mark, full stop, exclamation, a question mark, any mark that is needed. If we have the quotation at the beginning, then the tag, the tag after, we're going to write the full stop here and the comma here. Comma, question mark, or exclamation. Not full stop. Here, if the quotation is at the end, then we're going to write full stop if there is no mark but the full stop. But here, if we don't have any mark like question mark or quotation, then we're going to write the comma and here the full stop. Do you see the tag? Sometimes the tag, for example, John said, John asked, okay, whatever the quotation is, John exclaimed. John replied. Okay, here John said it's a normal quotation, which means it always ends with the full stop. John asked means a question, so the question mark should be in the quotation. Here, exclaimed. If we have this word exclaimed, it comes from the word exclamation, which means exclamation mark. Here, replied, it's the same as the first one. John said, do not forget I told you, if the tag is here, then you write comma, then the tag, after that the full stop. But if the tag is at the beginning, then you're going to write the comma here and then the full stop, which means ending the sentence. I cannot end the sentence with the comma. So ending the sentence means full stop. And simple. I tried to make it very simple to get the idea of using quotation mark. Now it's your turn. So you have to do page 174, 174, okay, which is adding quotation marks only. Only add quotation marks in the exercise of this page. And page 175, which is writing the sentences with the correct capitalization and punctuation. Do them. Then check with the model answers at the end of this video.